looking like that Mitchell Weiss is going to go on that number 10. Liam Soul left, Johnny Goddard right of that front three, with Kyron Wiltshire in central mid with the young Hugh Dawson. Good to see him back getting some game time. Ball goes high into the first half. Mitchell gets his chest on it, and it's just kicked out there by the Braintree Town player, Cameron Green. Cameron Green, Sam, he gives me a look of Kieran Trippier, doesn't he? He's got that sort of stature.
He does. He looks very athletic, doesn't he?
He's going high and long. He's looking at the corner. He's looking for Liam Soul. Sean Jeffers gets his head. Beautiful distribution from MJ. Liam Soul's down the side. He crosses the ball. He goes for a shot. It bobbles up. The goalkeeper gets his hands to it, but it comes to his defender who clears. This is De Costa on the move now. On the halfway line, Callum Green comes in to help him out. It goes wide again to Illich. Braintree are on the attack again. It seems to be Braintree in these opening minutes. They're going down the right hand side, and he's covered by Michael Clark. It is a corner ball. But again, you know, that is something where Callum Adibai wasn't even allowed on the pitch. He's now back on. So that's the Saints back up to their complement of 11. And this is the problem at the moment, isn't it, Sam? The Saints are struggling when these teams are counter-attacking. Johnny Goddard takes a free kick just inside, curls it in. It goes to the back post again, and it's just been hit by a Braintree defender.
How's that not a corner?
He went wide, the goalie dived for it, the ref has given a goal kick. What is that all about? Going to go to try and hit the corner. He does. He's got Callum Adibai up there, but number 6, the central defender, gets there for Braintree. Goddard gets the ball back in. Oh, he gets a head on it again. He tries to go wide. He's just on the edge of the box. He does go wide. Can he get a cross in? Plenty of saves. Plays in the box. Johnny Goddard plays it across. It's just tapped to it. He gets a second chance. Oh, and he comes to Sean Jeffers just outside the 6-yard box. He was leaning back, fired it over the bar. Johnny Goddard got a second chance to cross it because it was cleared. He did. He found Sean Jeffers, and Sean was just leaning back. Probably didn't expect it, Sam. Fired over. Getting a kick in like that, that was probably not quite right. But the ball's in the box, and there's a turn, and a shot's nicely blocked. But that's Braintree. Sean Jeffers again clears, and he's taken down again. He's down, and the referee does give a free kick. This is going to turn into a loss of control if this referee official does not get control of this game. The line assistant is not supporting his referee. He didn't flag anything. It's a blatant foul. Sean Jeffers is in the air, clears the ball, and he gets a late challenge. It doesn't matter if it wasn't intentional. It's a late challenge. It took his hand out. The referee has got to get to grips with this game, because this is going to turn into a bad way, I'm sorry to say, because now the Saints players are really up for this, right? Ball comes into Callum Adibai, manages to get his foot there, but this is Braintree. They're trying to build an attack. They're on the halfway line. They go over the top. Callum falls to the ground, so De Costa's in the box. He's going to the byline. He plays it across, and MJ gets there with the on-sliding Big Dave DeHeju. MJ distributes wide to Johnny Goddard, and that was an opportunity for Braintree, but they couldn't get it anyway. MJ read it well. Johnny brings it back into Hugh Dawson, just on the halfway line now. It comes into Kyron. Kyron's sloppy. He's given the ball away. He was under pressure. Braintree are there, but who tidies it up? Callum Adibai. He does get it to Liam Soul, going down the left-hand side. He's got Cameron Green wide. Does he play him in? But it's read well by the Braintree defender, who just blocks. And Sam, two sloppy Saints players there from a point of view of Kyron Wiltshire and Liam Soul. They didn't read the interception, did they? They were sloppy in distribution of the ball.
Yeah, it's as if just lost concentration and focus for a little bit. Again, I'm not sure if it's been dictated by the things that have been happening in the last few minutes of the game, but yeah, and another day that could have been a lot more dangerous, that attack from the Kel Costa wide right.
I'm really surprised with this, but anyway, it's a De Costa free kick just outside the box for Braintree Town, and we're 42 minutes into this first half. Ball comes in, lovely curling ball to the back post, and Mitchell Weiss gets a foot to it. He's there, but number 10's spinning around the back. He shoots, and he's just gone wide of the front post of MJ, who was falling down to cover that, and that was number 10 there. So that was Camille Conneath, who's just shot. He did take it round a few Saints players. But again, you know, if we go back to Braintree, they've scored 25 goals. They've got minus 16 goal difference. That's why. But Mitchell Weiss has been on the far post. He plays it back to Sean Jeffers. He shoots the defender, blocks it. And there's a call for the high ball. Comes to the back post. Cameron Green is unmarked. He just goes over his head. He's still trying to fight for the ball. And Braintree Town, a player, goes down, and I think unfortunately Cameron Green stepped on him. The referee's going over to have a look now. It's going to be a throw-in for the Saints, but Sam, what an opportunity there. As we thought, it was going to be hard for Braintree to be broken down. They've had lots of draws. They've only won 3 all season. So still 0-0 at Clarence Park, and there we go. It's half-time. Kyron just kicks the ball out with frustration, and the referee is stood there with his officials. The players are walking off professionally, and yeah, I think both managers are waiting for the referee there, Sam. Just in general though, Sam, give us your quick summary on that first half. But here we go, the Saints are now shooting down into the Clarence Park Road end. Sean Jeffers gets us underway, but into Big Bailey Brown. He's on the ball straight away, plays it back to Callum Adebayo. Callum's got the ball, he goes high and long. He's looking for Johnny Goddard down, he gets his head to it. Well done, Johnny, who's looking for Sean, couldn't get it. Braintree come out again, there was given too much time on the edge of the box, and that's a good challenge. Yeah. He did, didn't he, Sam? Because again, the Saints just left the option open there, didn't they? But this is excuse me, Mitchell Vies is on the attack, back down to Johnny Goddard on the far right hand side. He's got an overlap with Cameron Green. He's going to play it. He does. Cameron Green, can he get the ball across? Oh, and the line assistant has given it as the ball's gone over. Goal kick.
Yeah, it was strange to see. We're taking a short corner here as well. Hopefully
short corner into Liam Sol. He's got the ball. He's trying to dance around. Is he going to cross? He does. He gets a cross shot, and it's sort of just blocked. But Bailey Brown is trying to come and get it to tidy it up. He gets a nice easy ball to Hugh Dawson. Hugh Dawson's going to go high and long, looking for the back post. That's a great cross from young Hugh Dawson. The ball comes back across from I think it was Sol, but it reached a Braintree player. Michael Clark just missed the head. He stays in the box. This is Cameron Green, a lovely cross, comes into Big Dave, and he's headed out by Braintree. Michael Clark is now on the left-hand side. He's trying to get the ball, but he's just under a bit of pressure from two of the Braintree players, and it goes high and long. And what a lovely two crosses. Young Hugh Dawson there. Michael Clark just missed it within inches of his head, and then it was crossed back in by Cameron Green. Good attacking play from the Saints there though, Sam. This is Braintree. They've had several corners here today. The ball comes into the front post, and his throw has just gone over the crossbar from the captain, Matthew Johnson. He sort of spun the ball from the edge of the area. It looked like it was looping into the top corner, but thankfully it just hit the top of the netting of MJ's net, and that's a goal kick, Sam. Is livid. David De Gea, who just lost concentration. He played the ball out of defence, but to nobody, which means Braintree are now on the attack. This is Illich, goes for the cross, comes in. Callum Adebayo is forced into a header which goes just over his own crossbar. MJ's not happy with Big David either, Dave De Gea. They can work out to either get Cameron Green on the pitch or get Alex Lancashire, but Sean Jeffers is trying to make something happen. Didn't touch the player who goes down. This is Mitchell. Mitchell's on the edge of the box. He's trying to find space. Oh, he thought Liam Sol was going to run onto the ball. He gave the ball away, but Liam Sol didn't move. And if you're Mitchell Vies, you'd be frustrated that there was no running on there. Themselves, they're going wide again, but Big Bailey Brown's trying to break it up in midfield, but it comes back to Braintree, who go high and long. Look at Illich is on his own. He gets it to his chest, and he turns and he shoots.
Oh no!
And it's a goal! It's a goal for Braintree. Can you believe it? We were just talking about, can they score? A long ball came in. Stefan Illich got in behind the Saints defenders, and the ball, he chested it, he slotted it. MJ had it, he sort of grabbed it almost, but it went under his arm and it's trickled over the line. And can you believe it? Commentators curse. Braintree Town have scored in the 64th minute. It is St Albans City 0, Braintree Town 1, and Stefan Illich, the smallest man on the pitch, got in behind Callum Adebayo, and David De Gea slotted it in. MJ had it under control. It just trickled past his hand. Haven't played fantastic, so it's just because the Saints are probably fighting each other. There's another header on the back post, and a Johnson, if he got it on target, Matthew Johnson, the captain for Braintree, he's headed it wide on the 6-yard box. He was a free man, and he could have scored if he got it on target there, Sam. Big Bailey Brown puts his foot on the ball, does a Cruyff turn, gets it into Liam Sol. He's got Cameron down the side running. Cameron plays it from a reverse pass. It comes in. Mitchell Vies, the goalkeeper, has just saved. Mitchell Vies from a ball from Sean Jeffers, plays it in, and actually the referee gives a free kick against Sean Jeffers on the edge of the area. The goalkeeper somehow stopped that, Sam. I don't know how, but wow, that should have been the equaliser.
I'm not sure if it was a goalkeeper or defender got a last ditch block in there, but it was great play, and it was the first time I think City have threaded 3 or 4 passes together and got in behind the right back for Braintree, and the ball across was good. And on another day, again, it's last ditch defending from Braintree, but you can tell how much this means to them, especially now they're 1-0 up. So City need to take confidence from that though and keep on it, because they can dominate the ball with their quality.
Braintree come away with the ball though. Oh, good header block from David De Gea, and Clemens plays wide. So this is Braintree. They're just kicking it long every opportunity. That comes straight in to MJ, and that's not a bad tactic, is it? The 1-0 up, the Saints have got to play. They've got to go for it.
Yeah, the Saints got to take the game to Braintree now. Braintree are happy as it is. You can tell how much it means that they're not. The amount of effort and work rate all over the pitch from Braintree has been really impressive, and the Saints will have to try and break them down to get through and try and make that breakthrough.
Nice ball in, so Johnny Goddard plays it down to Mitchell, who gets a bit of space, and Michael Clark's on running with Johnny's made a move. Great run by Johnny, he's on the edge of the ball, he crosses it into the back post and it's cleared. Cameron Green couldn't get there, it's a corner ball. Beautiful move from Johnny Goddard and found by Sean Jeffers dropping deep. Johnny just sort of beat the offside trap, diagonal run, got to the byline, crossed it, but nobody running in because Sean Jeffers was so deep playing the ball.
As he's the one dropped out, there's no one else in there, so you'd hope in Banton or Bees could get there all just over.
This is the goalkeeper, William Johnson for Braintree, high and long from that free kick. And there's a runner, there he is, number 14, plays the ball back, comes into number 15. There's a scream for a penalty. What a save from MJ. There was a scream for the penalty. The number 15, Noel Gifton Williams, was pulled back, but the on-running number 12, the other substitution, Olo Williams, shot. It was going in the top corner. MJ parried it over. It's a corner ball. And I tell you what, the Braintree bench go bananas, don't they, Sam? Stefan Illich is the goal scorer after the 64th minute. It's still St Open City 0, and it's St Braintree 1, and Stefan just took it round a Saints player with ease, but Zane comes in there, runs away with the ball, he's in midfield, he finds Cameron Green up with him on the halfway line, and well defended by Zane. Green finds Jeffers. Jeffers is on the edge, he crosses it in. Oh, and it's another defensive play, it is another corner. Jeffers was trying to find Mitchell, Weiss couldn't. But again, that's better from the Saints, isn't it, Sam? Can the Saints do something here? Johnny Goddard swings the ball in. Back post, it's there. Avron Jones is there. It should come off a few Saints players, but they've managed to clear. Zane Banton's in the box. He's trying to dance around a few Braintree players. He's under a lot of pressure. There's not much movement. He goes to the byline. He crosses the ball. Sean Jeffers gets connected, but it goes wide. It's defended by Braintree. It is another corner, Saints on the opposite side. Well done, Zane Banton. He tried to get it into Sean. Sean was blocked. He managed to get a semi-volley, and Braintree are up against it right now. They've got every player back, and this is Johnny Goddard. Can the Saints do something? They've got to press Braintree. This is Johnny. Can they get an equaliser with minutes left? Johnny Goddard's on the corner. He crosses it. High curling long ball. Oh, and it just gets missed by Braintree. It's outside the box, and Zane Banton's back on the ball. He brings Johnny's in the box. He takes it round. He shoots. Oh, and he cripples across. Oh, there was no on-running Saints player to anticipate, Sam. That's all somebody needed to do, is anticipate Johnny Goddard's shot come cross, goal kick. Just cleared. Avon Jones is straight into Hugh Dawson. He's got to get the ball to Dave Deju. Dave Deju was closed down. Critchlow's on the attack. It's 1 against 1. Critchlow goes round. Callum Adebayo shoots. What a save! What a save from MJ. He's gone wide. He stuck his right foot out there. Sloppy work from Hugh Dawson. He played it into David Deju. He had two players on him. He couldn't really get rid of it. They went on the attack. Critchlow took it inside Callum Adebayo, shot down to the bottom left side of MJ, or right side of MJ's post. He stuck a leg out. Corner ball Braintree, but what a save. Two fantastic saves from MJ today. Callum Adebayo throws long. Mitchell Weiss gets there, comes into Mitchell. He gets the ball. He plays it across to Zane Banton. Avon Jones is down the right. The Saints need a good delivery. Avon brings it back into Zane. Zane goes to the edge. Hugh Dawson's on the edge. Hugh Dawson shoots. Oh, it's just gone over. What a chance from Hugh Dawson, and it is a goal kick. We thought the goalkeeper had just got a touch to it. Hugh Dawson was just inside the D. He controlled it from Zane. He got his angles right. He was curling it. I thought it was going to go in top corner. So great opportunity.
I thought it was going to be like the goal Hugh got earlier in the season, the cracker. I can't remember who it was against.
Corinthian Casuals in the FA Cup.
That's it. And I thought it was going to be exactly the same outcome. It looked like it was in from where we were sitting, but goalkeeper obviously had it covered. It was one of those where I thought they were going to swing the ball in. The percentage game, there's a few more bodies in there, but obviously decided to go from the shot from the edge of the box.
I think that's going to be it any moment now. The ref's going to blow, Sam, so I'll ask you. There we go.
There it is.
Full time. Braintree are delighted. They've got probably 50 fans in the corner, and the management team are very respectful with Ian and Chris Winton. It's a hard-fought loss for the Saints. They've lost 1-0 to second bottom Braintree Town. Not the result everybody was expecting today.